What's going on, guys? It's Nick Wright from Nick Wright Bodybuilding. NWB. Creatine, not a steroid. It's not a crazy drug that's going to cause 80 pounds of water retention. It's not going to cause back knee. It's not going to show up positive on a drug test for anything dirty. It's literally as natural as you can get. Those of you who are worried that you want to stay natural, you want to stay safe, you don't want side effects, your boy took this and got this from it. No. Creatine is about a bigger deal and about as unnatural as taking protein. Let me back up. What is creatine? Creatine is one of the three things that fuels our muscles. We have fats for really long-term, long-duration workouts like running. We have glycogen, which comes from carbohydrates, for medium-duration workouts like extended weight training. And then finally, we have creatine, which gives our muscles the strength, the ATP, the movement, for short burst explosive workouts like sprinting, Olympic lifting. So, taking additional creatine as a supplement, taking 3 to 5 grams daily simply ups our creatine phosphate level. Creatine phosphate is what's actually found in the cells of our muscles that causes that movement, that causes that strength for those short burst exercises. So when you have more of it, you're able to replenish your APT faster. Over time, it basically adds to overall strength gain because it adds for quicker recovery and replenishment. What types of creatine to take? Do not get caught up in gimmicks. Keep it simple. All these name brands are just going to make you lose money. Creatine monohydrate is basic. It works. It gets the job done. Creapure is probably your best bet. Things like creatine hydrochloride are very good sources of creatine for sure, but they're typically really expensive because companies spin it like that. They spin it as like this creatine that's so much more absorbent, so much more soluble, when in reality, although it is a good creatine, the difference between that and a regular monohydrate is really minimal, if not non-existent. Water retention. They only cause intracellular water retention for the most part, which basically means they hydrate the cells of your muscles, which is a good thing. It's overall cell mass, it's cell volumized. It's basically going to allow for your muscles to maximize. So it's a good thing. It's going to add to overall strength gain in the long term. It's going to add to overall muscle growth because strength gain equals muscle growth. You do not need a loading phase. Do not load creatine. There's that old wives' tale that you need to start off taking 20 to 30 grams daily for the first week or so that you're taking creatine, and that's the loading phase. No, in reality, studies, new studies, real studies, not the fake little gimmicky studies companies whip together and try to promote to you in order to get you to buy more, have proven that after 30 days of 3 to 5 grams a day, no loading phase, and 30 days with a loading phase included, the same amounts of creatine levels were found in the muscle tissue. In other words, creatine loading made no difference, did not benefit in any way, shape, or form. You're better off sticking to 3 to 5 grams a day, saving your money, making your supply of creatine last that much longer. The whole loading phase idea was promoted by some supplement companies in order to get you to use up that first can of creatine that much faster and have to go back to the store that much sooner and buy more of their product that much quicker. So you're basically giving them more money sooner. That's the whole idea of the loading phase. And you can tell yourself you saw gains all you want. The bottom line is it's been proven there is no significant gains coming from a loading phase. And you guys have to remember how strong the placebo effect is. Cycling. You don't need to cycle because creatine is really the most effective during cell saturation. That's happening when you're taking the creatine. So you don't need to actually cycle the creatine. The only time you get these weird cramping effects or bloating effects is usually when you take a creatine product that's mixed with a bunch of other stuff. It'll be mixed with either a whole lot of carbs for whatever reason. It'll be mixed with sugar, pre-workouts, this and that, cell mass, volume, all these different products. Creatine, which is literally just creatine monohydrate with some buffer and then a really fancy name slapped on it so they jacked with the price on you. All those are not necessary, and they may actually have ingredients that do cause some bloating. So stay away from them. Stick to the basics. Simple, pure creatine. Don't get caught up in gimmicks. Don't do a loading phase. Don't worry about cycling. What else? Creatine timing. Irrelevant. Morning, noon, night, pre-workout, post-workout. Does not matter at all what time you take creatine. As long as you're taking it consistently day to day, it will get in your system. Your creatine phosphate levels will be elevated in your muscle tissue, and you will have the ultimate stamina, strength, and recovery coming from that creatine use. So that's it, guys. Creatine, nice, simple, natural, 3 to 5 grams a day, every day. until you don't feel like taking it anymore. No loading, no cycling, no bloating, no side effects. Hope this helped, guys. Creatine, safe, natural, really simple, one of the most proven supplements out there in the market. If you like this video at all, subscribe. If you like this t-shirt, get one at huntfitness.com in the info box. Yo, and hit me up on Facebook and Twitter. They're both in the info box.